Hi, I'm Theresa Artigas. I'm a local portrait artist and painter, and I'm here today with Nil. I'm in her lovely home, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of what we have done for Nil. This is her beautiful family. And Nil, how long have we been taking portraits for you?
So I would say it's been about 13 years
Oh my
in
gosh.
total. Can
Wow.
you? Yes.
Time flies, right?
Yeah, it goes by very fast.
And we did this portrait. She is getting ready to redecorate a room in her home. And I think we did this, and this was your Christmas card one year.
Yes.
And now we have this beautiful portrait that she's putting into, I think it's your family room?
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to be picking out frames and whatnot.
That's a fun part.
So I wanted to ask you, when you look at this, how does this portrait really make you feel?
I know this is a very generic answer, but it makes me feel very happy. I look at the kids and, you quickly forget how small they are and how quickly they grow. So to be able to look back at this moment and see their smiles and see the happiness that we have, that it just brings that back to life.
And so what would you say to someone who maybe never has had a family portrait, or maybe never has had the opportunity to do something like this to put in their home? What would you say to someone maybe who never did that?
I definitely highly recommend it. It's one of those moments where it passes so fast that you don't even realize. So to have this moment captured and to be able to then say, and walk past it and just take a moment and smell the roses, per se.
Because they grow up so fast,
They
right?
grow up
I mean,
so
look how tiny she is. Oh my gosh. And now you have another family member, Finn, right?
Yes, we do.
I'm sure we'll be updating in the future. So if I were to ask you what brings you the most joy when you look at this?
I mean, look at their little faces. Look how happy they are. The smiles, it's a moment that I can go back to when, when you look back now, you can't think about them as clearly. And so to be able to watch it here and see it, it just
It's like when you have children, sometimes childhood, you're running from one thing to the next. It's a blur, right? I mean, you have hockey and you're going everywhere. So when you have children, it's like you're always rushing from one thing to the next. And I guess making the time to do it is probably, most important.
And I think that's part of the reason why we waited so long to have the portrait taken, because the twins were our last. And so having 4 at that moment was chaotic. And to be able to see this now, it still melts me.
Well, if you have the opportunity and to set the time aside to do a portrait like this, it's something you'll never regret, only regret not doing it.
Completely agree.